Hey there, welcome back to episode 2 of Hutan Pantai, and we are here down at the shop. You see I got the little Ape 50 running here, warming up the engine. We did well. We did well with the contracts since the last episode. So it's getting late in the day here, the first day of this of this playthrough. Man, this thing is, oh, it's putt-putty. Whew. I need to see which direction do I need to head. Okay, this is the right way. Oh, someone's on a tail. Oh, they're gonna pass us. Yes, oh, I need to turn some lights on. Sorry. Oh boy. Oh, that's funny. But I will have to say, one of the things I think is vastly improved in Farming Simulator 25 is the nighttime gameplay. The visibility on the map, being able to see during the night, and also just the lights and everything, it is a lot better. In my opinion, it's a lot better. All right, I think this is our turn, maybe. Yeah. And then will we take another right? I think so. Alright, very good. Let's hop inside and see. Oh, wow. It is literally a scooter with a bed. Oh, and a cab. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we got this. I don't know what good it'll do, but hey. We'll see. So yeah, the nighttime gameplay is vastly improved, I believe. So that is a nice change. You see even like the lights, the glow from the lights there on the buildings, that just looks so much more realistic. I think they've done a good job there. Alright, so this is Home Sweet Home. So this is the farm. It is the starting farm you would start with New Farmer. However, I did not start out as New Farmer. I decided to do some contracts, kind of earn the farm. So that's how we did, if you missed the first episode. So here we are. We've got $72,000 in the bank, and we have a vehicle, and we have a piece of land. So if we go over to our map here, this piece of land right here, 27, so we have one field, a little bit of woods there, and then some barnyard area or farmyard area. And then we also have beehive in our house. Let's see. I wonder, do we have the silos, or does that go in with that land? Let's see. Does it go with 23, 28? I can't tell with that. There we go. Okay, so we need farmland 28 in order to pick up the silos. Okay, glad I checked that. So it is dark. It is pretty late in the evening, so we're going to go ahead and sleep. I tell you, the jumping animation is pretty funny. Oh, all right. We've got our sleep trigger here, so we're going to go ahead and sleep until. Let's sleep till. Let's wake up at 7. All right. So it is morning, and it is a new day. I do have seasons on, so we're going to kick up the time. Let's kick it up to about 5x. We want to move this along pretty quick each day. So we do have one field that we do need some things. We don't have a tractor yet, so we've got to get a tractor. This field here, it needs to be plowed, and it needs lime, which strangely, there are plow marks, plow texture already on the field. So, yeah, that's weird. Look at the light rays coming through. That's pretty good. Much more realistic. visually, the game is much improved. All right, so we need plow. We need a plow. We need the lime. I don't know that we quite have enough money. Let's see if there's anything over here in the used vehicle section that we could use. Skid steer could come in handy, but it's not a priority at this moment. We have a cultivator in here, could come in handy, but right now we just don't have a whole lot that we can use. So if we take a look at our tractor situation, so we only have $72,000. We could lease some things, but we do need to pick up some things to buy. So about the cheapest one with some horsepower, let's see. Well, either one of these would work actually, but this one's quite a bit lighter. This tractor weighs about twice as much. We have this one over here too. So I think what we need to do is we need a little bit more cash. And like I said, we're trying to earn this, not just jumping in with, just everything handed to us. So there is actually a really nice cultivating contract. Here's a fertilizing contract. This is what we're going to do. This one right here, $18,000. We're going to go ahead and borrow the items there. Nice thing is it does give us a supply of fertilizer. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up this one as well. We'll go ahead and knock out 2 fertilizing contracts real quick. There's other than the cultivating contract, which would be a nice payout, we have the fertilizing should go pretty quick. So let me hop back in the little scooter here. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, we're going to head on down to the shop. We'll grab the contract equipment and get going. All right, quickly knock those 2 contracts out, and we should make a pretty nice little profit from both of those. But before I complete the contracts, I'm going to try something here. It's kind of use the contract tractor here. I'm pretty sure we won't be able to use the seeder, the fertilizer spreader on our field, but I think that we should be able to use the tractor. Now, I don't know that for sure, but we're going to give it a shot. So let me just park this thing right here. Now, there is a little bit of fertilizer in there, not a whole lot. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so this is a fairly stout tractor, this Massey, so it's got plenty of horsepower, I believe, for what we will use it for. Our field is not that big. So let's go ahead and scroll up here, all the way up here, and we're going to go ahead. We're not going to get a plow because they just, they're difficult to use. So we're going to use a subsoiler here, and we'll just get this one right here, this red one. Yeah, I think that'll work out just fine. And we're going to need a plow, so I'm going to go ahead and just buy it. I knocked a little bit of our money away, but that's okay. We'll recoup that. So our first equipment purchase, short of the scooter with a cart. There we go. All right, so we're going to head on back to the farm. Now, hopefully the sound... Ooh, I'm looking behind us. Hopefully the sound levels are a little better. I know in my last video I had the game sound, the engine sound was a little bit much. So I tried to compensate for that in the editing process, but I don't think I quite got it right. So it's a little bit loud. So I do apologize for that. With FS25 coming out, I kind of forgot about the levels, adjusting those. So I have made an adjustment for this video. Hopefully it sounds a little better, and the engine noise does not overpower my my speaking voice. And it's a speaking voice instead of the singing voice that you're going to hear. We're not going to do any singing. This tractor moves along a lot quicker than our scooter with a cart. So we're making quite a bit quicker progress getting back here to the farm. So the plan, I guess I could have pulled over there. So this field here has been plowed, it looks like, but yet we're still getting that we need a plow texture. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm just going to do this, get our steering assist set up, and let's go to it. Aha, look at that. So the tractor I can use. So that's pretty much the same as it was in Farming Simulator 22. You could use the contract tractors for pretty much anything you wanted to. The only thing you got to worry about now is the timer expiring on the contract. So yeah, we're kind of cheating the system a little bit here, getting some free equipment usage out of the leased vehicle that we had for the contract. So this is actually working out pretty good. We can go without buying a tractor at least a little bit longer. Now I know technically I should have started on the inside rows for this field, but I forgot. I got so excited about getting the free tractor usage that I messed that up. So please forgive me on this field. We'll get it better hopefully as we go along. Now of course the subsoiler does not give us the plow texture, so it is changing the texture of the field. This should be okay. I still shouldn't get any weeds, hopefully. I tell you, I do like this guidance steering with the new game. It's just so easy to use. I know it's not as customizable as some things we've had in the past, but I tell you what, sometimes less is more, and I think in this case, I think they actually got this one right. Yeah, this is going to take a minute here on this field. It's not that big, but you know, at 4 meters a pop, it's going to take a little bit, and that GPS is beeping like crazy. The only thing I wish is that they would allow it to follow these headlands around, which I know probably you wouldn't be turning that sharp with something like this, so I get it. Alright, that's working out really well. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, so do we have another? We got one more headland. Must have done 3. Oh, get down. Let's, you know, I'll get that on the way back. That'll be fine. So we are throwing rocks up here. I do have rocks, plowing, weeds, everything turned on. Lime, all that stuff that we'll need to put down on the fields. I bet Walter's standing out there, or standing up there by the house looking at me, just wondering what I'm doing. Alright, this is our last little headland here. And then I'll be going on the up and down rows. It's actually not taking too long. This is going pretty quick. Those two fertilizing contracts I did, they actually went by rather quickly. Uh, that spreader slings it out there, so it just not a whole lot of time needed. So again, the nice thing about this guidance steering is you can skip rows if you wanted to. As you can see, we've went over road just based on the turning radius of the tractor, and I'll do the same thing again when we get to the end, and it really just works out well. And again, as you can see, that row I just went down. Let's see if I hop out. Yeah, we lose the lines. So if we could back up here, right there directly across from the cab of the tractor, straight across, that line is grayed out. And as you can see, the headlands, well, this headland down here is not, because there's some bits we missed. Those headlands over there by the road, everything's grayed out because everything in that path has been done. So once we get to this one, we get lined up, put the subsoiler down, and once we get to the end, this one will gray out as well. So it comes in really handy when you are working a field, if you are skipping rows. And I mentioned this in the last episode. If you're on a field that has some growth and you just can't see the textures change or anything like that, it's really a handy feature. So it grays out, and you know that that one has been done. Alright, we'll swing around. Yeah, I know this is a little bit cheaty, using the contractor. Well, you know, it really isn't. And here's why. Because I have to pay to lease this equipment as part of the contract. So, you know, I lose that money from my earnings. So, you know, really it's not. You know, really I should be able to use the spreader, to be honest with you. And who knows, maybe I can. I have not tried that. If you have, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you can use the implements that come as part of the lease agreement with the contracts. For instance, a spreader or a disc or plow, something like that, seeder, or even a harvester on your own field. If you know, leave me a comment below. I have not had a chance to test that out yet. So if you've already done so, it's saved me some time. Alright, so I want to finish this up real quick, and we'll move on and try to get some more work done. Alright, so I'm going to call an audible right here. I was looking at the map. I was about to put the plow up and return the tractor, and I got to looking. We have this field over here, field 28. And that includes the silos. We need somewhere to store some crops as we get to the point of having them harvesting crops. So $30,000. I've got 60. This field needs the exact same work as the one we were just on. It needs lime. It needs to be plowed. There's nothing growing currently. It shows it's cultivated, but there's nothing growing. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this field. It's right across the road. It's going to cost me a little bit of money. I could probably make that back pretty quickly with some contracts. Oh, and it is raining now. But we're going to go ahead and purchase that and get going with, what is this? What is this? Oh, a mushroom greenhouse. Oh, I didn't know I had a production. We need to get some water. Yes, we do. Question is, how are we going to... We can't pull a water trailer with the scooter with a bed. Oh, boy. Oh, what are we going to do? All right, well, I want to get this quickly plowed. It won't take but a minute. I'll throw the plow up. I may need to use this tractor to pull a water tanker. I don't know. We'll see. All right, well, it has started pouring, absolutely pouring. And as you can see, the water changes the look of things here in the game, and for the better. It really did a good job on the water dynamics. You see the raindrops hitting the ground, kind of splattering up out there on the road. If we run over here, oh, let's see, run over here. Look on the road. You've got the reflection of the puddles. You even have the droplets in the water. Looks pretty neat. Just a little extra realism. Really like it. But the coolest thing is, look here on the tires. Look at that sloppy wet mud that's on the tires, starting to cake in between the lugs there, the treads on the tires. That looks fantastic. Now the only thing, this could be the mod that we're using here, but the plow is barely dirty at all, so it doesn't affect it quite like it's affecting the tractor. But yeah, I really like that feature with the mud, and even the rain looks different. It looks better. Kind of adds that watery, blurry view, and so it's to me a lot better. I like it. All right, well, since the rain has come, I believe that is going to slow me down. So we'll get this field done, and then we'll just pick this up back on the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure and click the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't done that already. I do appreciate all of you for the continued support. We'll keep rocking along here on this series and see what we can get accomplished. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you back here next time. I hope each of you have a very blessed day.